Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 7.
We start you off with developing news in Waterbury at 7 a.m., where a police officer is recovering after being shot in the chest. A bulletproof vest being credited with saving his life. Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Nalepa. This shooting happened yesterday afternoon, and now 4 suspects are in custody. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya walks us through what exactly happened.
It started as a search for a stolen car. Waterbury police were called to Marley Place, a side street right off of East Main Street on Tuesday afternoon. One of the officers was shot and the suspects took off.
An SUV, you could hear him coming up behind us. He came like this close to my mirror, came storming past through.
Sierra Fleury, who's pregnant, found herself in the middle of the chaos.
Had they hit my car at the speed they were going at, I could be in a completely different situation myself right now.
Fellow officers gave the wounded officer CPR until he was taken to the hospital. He was treated for minor injuries and has been released. After the shooting, the suspects took off and hit at least 3 other cars on their way out. Eventually, police took 3 suspects into custody by the Waterbury Oxford Airport. Police say a 4th person was later taken into custody as well. Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at the forecast for today. It is Wednesday, December 9th, 2020, and we're calling for some scattered snow showers during the day today. They're not going to add up to much. Maybe in northwest Connecticut, could be a coating to a dusting, maybe a half an inch, maybe an inch in the highest elevations of northwest Connecticut. But the rest of the state, we should be doing okay. Temperatures are going to be a little on the chilly side, 37 to 42, a little bit below average. You can see some scattered snow showers back to the north and west, just over the Connecticut border. As they try to reach Connecticut, they're falling apart. So we're not anticipating too much this morning, but throughout the day today, there could be some more snow showers, the result of all of that lake effect snow coming in from Erie and Ontario all the way across New York and into the state. So if you have the time, get out and decorate today. Just bundle up because it's going to be a little on the cold side as it is this morning. 20 degrees right now in Putnam and Willimantic. The typical overnight low is 26. We've got that for you at Brainerd. A little chilly there in Meriden at 23. 20 again in Willimantic and in Putnam. That's cool. Now there is a bit of a breeze, not substantial, like it's 3 to 5 miles an hour, so it's not a big deal. So the wind chill values are not as far off from the temperatures as we did see yesterday, but nonetheless, Putnam, you got a little breeze there, so that 20 feels like 15. 19 at Bradley. So you got to bundle up, dress in your layers. Just an absolutely gorgeous sunrise this morning. Look at Storrs. Look at that. Isn't that picture perfect? This was captured at about 7:03 this morning. Just beautiful. More of the same in New Haven. You got the sun coming up. We are not expecting to see too much in the way of sun during the day today, partly to mostly cloudy. And then as we widen out the shot, some scattered snow showers are back to the north and west. You can see them making their way all the way in across New York State. So that's the frontal boundary that'll be crossing the state during the day today. And then tomorrow and Friday look amazing. 2 really nice days. So here's hour by hour futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today shows us some snow showers materializing around noon for northwest Connecticut. Could put down a quick, again, a coating, a dusting, maybe a half an inch in the highest elevations. The roads could get a little slick up there. Just be careful. And then by tonight, we start to clear things out. And then again, Thursday and Friday look terrific. Snow showers, breezy and cold today. The sun was up at 7:07. Sun sets at 4:19. Temperatures today top out in the mid to upper 30s, low 40s. And then your 7-day forecast includes 46 tomorrow. We are expecting 49 on Friday, close to 50 on Friday, and then we should achieve 50s over the upcoming weekend. Now, Saturday afternoon and evenings, rain showers. It's going to be mild, that it's just rain. And then Sunday, some more showers around, the result of a cold front that's going to pass through. And that cold front means business. It is going to lower the temperatures for Monday and Tuesday. So get ready for some cold air Monday and Tuesday. All right, just about 7:04. We'll send it back to Nicole for a check of the rest of today's news. Nicole?
All right, thanks, Scott. We turn you now to the coronavirus in Connecticut. The state's positivity rate is rising now at 8.65%, and that's the highest number Connecticut has seen since doing broad-based testing. 18 more people have died, and more than 1,200 patients are in the hospital this morning. And we're also following some breaking news out of the UK, where doctors are now investigating 2 reports of allergic reactions to Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. Regulators say the patients got the shot yesterday during the first day of vaccinations, and the reaction wasn't seen in clinical trials. They are now asking people who have a history of serious allergic reactions to hold off on getting the shot until some more information is gathered. And the first coronavirus vaccine in our country could be available at the end of the week if the Food and Drug Administration gets the go-ahead to approve an emergency authorization tomorrow. So this comes as the country is seeing more than 2,000 people die every day from this virus. Channel 3's Deborah Alfarone shows us that there is still some work that needs to be done before the vaccine will make a difference.
It will end the pandemic.
President Trump celebrated the rapid development of coronavirus vaccines at the White House yesterday.
We think by spring we're going to be in a position that nobody would have believed possible just a few months ago.
Tomorrow, an independent advisory panel will vote on whether to recommend Pfizer's vaccine be approved by the FDA.
Going like a dart, a 90-degree angle.
Anticipating its approval, hospitals are making last-minute preparations
975 doses
for safely handling and giving the vaccines.
Being able to maintain a minus 80-degree temperature, one complicated challenge after another, and this has just been the next one.
Health officials say the vaccine's arrival doesn't mean the pandemic is over.
We have to continue to social distance. We have to continue to wear masks. I know it stinks, it does. Everybody's tired of hearing it.
Faced with rising hospitalizations, states like Washington are extending or adding new restrictions on businesses.
What we do now literally will be a matter of life and death.
President-elect Joe Biden laid out his plan to fight the virus.
Masking, vaccinations, opening schools. These are the three key goals for my first 100 days.
Mr. Biden asked Dr. Anthony Fauci to serve as chief medical advisor.
We have got a lot of hard and demanding work to do in the next year.
The president-elect also urged Congress to pass a $908 billion relief bill this month. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
President-elect Biden also nominated Yale professor Dr. Marcella Nunez-Smith to lead his COVID-19 equity task force.
It is not a coincidence, and it is not a matter of genetics, that more than 70% of African Americans and more than 60% of Latinx Americans personally know someone who has been hospitalized or died from COVID-19.
Dr. Nunez-Smith recently served on Connecticut's reopening committee, and she is a professor of medicine and epidemiology. This afternoon, teachers from all over the state are planning a protest in Willimantic. They're calling on the governor to make Connecticut classrooms safer or shut them down. Channel 3's Roger Suzanne shows us their concerns.
Now these educators are raising the alarm together. This afternoon at 3:45 at Gilson Park in Willimantic, members of several of the state's largest teachers union are holding a rally. They want all Connecticut classes shifted to fully remote from now until January 18th, unless state leaders can follow a long list of recommended safety procedures, including more teacher input on contact tracing procedures, statewide safety protocols, stricter social distancing enforcement, full classroom quarantines after a positive test, and a statewide standard for quarantine length. But last night at a virtual Department of Education town hall, some parents begged state leaders not to shut down in-person learning, arguing that Connecticut families are already struggling to keep their kids engaged this semester.
It seems like this year we're being abandoned. What do I do next? You know, what can I do?
Roger Suzanne, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Wednesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Stay healthy and stay positive.